Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are here to launch our candidates for Denison. On Tuesday the 21st we announced our Deputy Leader and Denison Lead candidate Barbara Etta. Today we bring her back to help with our further candidates in Denison. Denison is an electorate based around a focal point in population. It brings to the fore a very bureaucratically job-orientated population, but also brings business and a retired population from all parts of our state and nation. The challenge is to let these people know why we cannot continue to keep fostering an economy that cannot sustain itself. We need to show all Tasmanians that we have to unite to bring about change for a new economy that will bring a sustainable and viable economic business model that will create investment, that will create a vision for the future, and that will lead to viable businesses and viable jobs. We need to help families, whether young, middle-aged or retired, to be able to have a future that means security for all. We need a health system that provides for all in a way that is fair and reasonable for all. We need an education system that grows our future, which creates a level playing field for all students, one that does help those that are disadvantaged to have an equal opportunity in life. We need to build a strong platform for all Tasmanians. Today we are faced with an economy that has and is going backwards. One that does not build a future of equal opportunity, one that does not reward hard work, one that does not support the innovators and the entrepreneurs, one that does not allow for private investment, one that does not create sustainable jobs. Why, you may well ask? You do not have to look far. You do not have to read an encyclopedia or a business manual. You only have to ask an investor. They will soon tell you. It is too hard. It is too risky. It is easier elsewhere than in Tasmania. Look around you and you will soon realise we have created this situation ourselves. Tasmanians created, and Tasmanians must fix this problem. How is the question? 16 years of Labor, the last 4 with the Greens, and not their first try, as with the Michael Field experiment, which failed. 16 years of the Liberals in opposition, including their leader and many of his team. Also a stint with the Greens under Tony Rundle, which once again failed. What have they really done? Nothing. What will they do? Nothing. Last week we saw Liberal and Labor do another deal. They decided they would work together to pass legislation to support a liquidator to help sell Tasmanian assets. I ask, to who? Believe it or not, they do not know. Another speculator? More overseas sales? Today they are praying for a pulp mill. They should be really praying for a miracle. They have all failed the forest industry. One, for shutting it down through the forest IGA process, instead of keeping the industry alive and transitioning to the future. The Labor and Greens killed it. They should have helped it. There was no need to murder it. The Liberals are doing absolutely nothing again. Still, they did not even try to be part of it. They walked away and deserted the industry, sitting outside taking pot shots at the participants. Now both Labor and Liberal have manipulated the parliamentary process for another political election. A gain for them, they hope. This needs to be shown up for what it really is. Treating you, the voter, as secondary to their political expediency. Now it is your turn to have your say. On March 15, you can tell Liberal, Labor and Greens, enough is enough. The only way to show them is to vote with your feet. You need the new party with a real vision and new ideas to lead Tasmania. Palmer United are your team. We will not shut down Tasmania. We will lead from the front, with solutions, not band-aids. Our lead candidate and deputy team leader in Tasmania, in Denison, Barbara Etta, will head our review of political and bureaucratic process. We will bring a new vision of integrity, honesty and openness in government. The word corruption will not be one we walk away from. It will be a new pathway, a new road to travel.